And welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Chivas 1, Atlas 2, 1-0 para Atlas in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the 2022 Liga MX Clausura Liguilla. Atlas, good in the first half. Second half, Chivas were the better team. Tale of two halves, but Atlas still get it done with some heads-up play. 28th minute, Quiñones shoots the ball at the keeper. Rebound falls to Jeremy Marquez. He takes the shot and puts it past the keeper in the 28th minute. Great goal by Marquez off the rebound. Heads-up play. 1-0. 1-0 Atlas. 45th minute. Marquez again off another rebound. This time off the throw-in. Ball gets into the box. Rebounded straight down to Marquez. He jumps up and takes the shot off the hop and curls it into the net, into the near post in the 45th minute. 2-0, 2-0 Atlas. That's the way it would go into the half. Atlas, the better team, dominant in the first half, better defensively, better offensively, and look like the team who are more likely to score. And they get some heads-up play off of 2 bounces, 2 rebounds, and they're the better team by far in that first half. Chivas couldn't find an answer, but in the second half, Christian Calderon in the 54th minute makes the run at the far angle, takes the shot, rolls under the hand of the goalkeeper for Atlas. Rolls into the net, and Chivas are back in the game. 1-2, 1-0. Atlas still in the lead, but Chivas look like they're bound to come back. And they keep pressing on in the second half, and they just can't find that second goal to tie it up going into the second leg, even though they'd still have to win outright in the second leg and win the tie. They wouldn't have to win by 2. But the final score, full-time score, is 1-2, 1-0 Atlas. And Atlas don't act like the better team in the second half, but got ahead to that early lead, and they never surrendered it, even though it looked like it was close at times. Never really came close to scoring a goal that would close out the game, but they did what they had to do. 12 shots to 9 on the stats are as follows. The 12 shots to 9, 4 shots on goal to 6, 60% possession to 40% possession, 442 passes to 286, 78% pass accuracy to 64, 8 fouls to 16, 0 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 0, 0 red cards to 0, and 5 corners to 3. To me, this game was a tale of two halves. In the first half, Atlas were better offensively, defensively, tackling, and physicality-wise. Chivas did not have an answer. They got shocked. They got punched in the mouth. They couldn't find an answer. They went forward. They had chances, but it just was never as good as what Atlas was putting out. They got the rebounds. They were smarter on the ball. They had better passes. They figured out a way to take the lead early on the road at Estadio Akron in this Clásico Tapatio. You don't know where this game's going to go because, let's remember, it's a big derby, a giant derby. You don't know where it's going to go. And Atlas, they came out and said, okay, we're going to take this on the front foot. We're going to put this on the front foot. We're going for it. We're going for it early. Not going to leave this to chance. Even though things favor them, they are the higher seed. If they were to draw both legs, over both legs, they would go through. No away goals, no penalties. They would go straight through on a draw on seeding. But they know they have the better chance, but they don't want to leave it up to chance. They do not want to leave this up to chance, and that's the way they play. They go straight forward. They get rebounds. They set up situations where there are more strong in playing, in numbers, and with rebounds. And they're a heads-up team. They play very well. They have heads-up game. Didn't take Furch to score that goal. No. Jeremy Marquez on fire as 2023 CCL champ said on my stream. He's a great player, and we'll get into him later. We'll talk about him later a little bit more. But great goals by Marquez. Great goals. Amazing play. Just a wonderful player. There's no question that he's a great player, and he will be good for multiple years to come, whether it's for selection or Atlas or wherever he goes, or if he's in the CCL Leagues Cup, he'll be good. And he's somebody you have to be afraid of facing. Amazing footballer. But in the second half, You look at it and there's Chivas. And they're the better team. They bring on Macias. And they look a lot better. Calderon, almost the hero, or scores the goal. Could have been the hero, just like he was against Pumas. Great game there by Calderon. Again, a goal scorer out of left back. The outside backs, but great runs, great player, and very heads up as well. Defending well. Chivas had a way better second half than Atlas did in the first half, but the problem is they weren't given those really open rebounds or chances, and that's the thing that hurt Chivas. They had to create, and they did, and they almost found ways to tie this game up and maybe even win it, but they couldn't get those goals, and they were very close at times, and that second half was Chivas's for the taking, and they didn't get it. And I honestly think, the way I see this team play, I think they're the better team compared to, if you want to compare this team to 2018, Chivas is the CCL champion side. I think they're better. I really do. And I don't know if they need Bielsa. If they don't get to the final and don't win the Liguilla, he's probably coming in. But they don't need him. The way they're playing is a very nice style of football. And they never gave up. They never gave up. They had a bad half. They come out at the half and look a lot better. They never gave up, but that's the same thing as throughout the whole season. They were bad for the first month and a half. New manager from Rabano. And they go completely haywire, make the playoffs, Liguilla, and go forward. And they're in a quarterfinal. They've done way better. They've never given up at all this year. So to question their character would be completely wrong. They have never given up. And as you could see in the second half, they did not give up. And I'm sure the second leg, they'll still keep pushing. Because again, you do not know what will happen in a Clásico Tapatio type environment. They could go to Estadio Jalisco and do the exact same thing Atlas did to them. And easily win that tie and upset Atlas and stop them from winning their bicampeonato. That could easily happen. But it's still in the position of where that can happen, and it's possible it does. So, I will be live on Sunday and reviewing the match as well. So, I will do second leg, don't worry, at 6 p.m. Central. I will be there for the second leg because it'll be interesting, and I think we need to do a bit better for the second leg as well. But I think Atlas were not the better team tonight. I think Chivas were overall. Atlas scored on 2 rebounds. That was pretty much it for them. They did what they had to do. But were they really on top? No, they did what they had to do. But Chivas were knocking at the door closer and closer, and were about to kick it down until time expired. They were finding ways, and they almost did find the way. They aren't out of it at all by any stretch of the imagination. At all. For that case. So, with that being said, man of the match for me. I won't do if I were yous until the tie is over. That would be stupid to do now. I'll do that on Sunday. But man of the match for me, I have, again, Jeremy Marquez. Marquez is that guy. He's an amazing footballer, great player, and just amazing at what he does. He scored 2 goals. He was heads up. He deserves to be man of the match. He scored 2 goals, a brace, kept his head up, and got 2 rebounded goals. Is it a poacher's job? Maybe. But was it a good poacher's job that deserves plaudits? Yes. That is why Marquez is the man of the match for me. And they're going to need him more if they want to finish off Chivas on the weekend. They're going to need him. This ain't over. Anything can happen on Sunday. Any given Sunday, anything can happen, and certainly here. So with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe, hit that big red bell notification once you subscribed, put this in playlist, share it with friends and family, comment on this video, send super chats on the live streams, share this, tell all your friends. Tomorrow I will be off for once. Saturday I'll be here for Toronto FC versus Orlando City, and the Tampa Bay Lightning versus Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup playoffs, doubleheader. We're doing a double feature again because I want to either be on here for history or another rant. So we will see how this one goes. With that being said, we at least have that. And on Sunday, of course, as I said, I will be live and reviewing for Atlas versus Chivas leg 2. I will do both legs of this tie, and we will see who goes to the semifinals of the Liga MX Liguilla Clausura 2022. We will see who goes. Anything can happen in the second leg of the Clásico Tapatio in the playoffs, in the Liguilla. So we will see you then. I'm out. Peace. See you soon.